so many teams. Shane Graham ready to get us. Here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
He was brought
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Second and 5 now. Griffin throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson.
Complete.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. Now Griffin on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington. Now a quick throw to Moss. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Throwing again, Griffin. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Ahmad Brooks. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The 7th play now in this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Play action. Now Griffin looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10.
We're scoreless after one.
That's the end of the first quarter with no...
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. George. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
He was brought down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain there of 30 big ones.
10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. He'll buy some time right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This will be caught just inside the 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Down at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with the fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
And here's Shane Graham now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. team, Shane Graham, ready to get us rolling. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, Griffin. That's complete to Lazard. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Griffin. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of 2.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. They'll try the left side. It's George, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Bengals.
Game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. From the 10, 1st and goal. They'll try the left side. It's George. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Burrow on play action, sliding out of the pocket. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Complete to
Robert Woods there to make the grab. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Packers nothing.
And here's Shane Graham now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Slant to Adams. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
7, Packers nothing.
On 1st down, Griffin. A left side completion to Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. He's got the 5-time Pro Bowler. It's Sterling Sharp with it. Touchdown, Packers! Sterling Sharp, 46 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
Now Burrow. And he slings one that's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
On third down, Burrow. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
And the Bengals first down.
On first down, George. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
The 44-yard line. A gain of 14. First down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Right back to him on first down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down, Bengals.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And now they will throw it with Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now they go play action now, Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Griffin. He's going to air one out. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson.
Intercepted by the Bengals. They'll take over first.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He's brought down by no gain on the play. It'll be second down. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. From midfield now, Burrow. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Cincinnati.
They go play action with Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First down, Bengals.
Play action. It's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill, and defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
Looking to throw again on second down. Griffin. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Griffin. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw again is Griffin. He hits his target. That's Sterling Sharp with it.
That's good.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
12 more yards there and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again, Griffin. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw again, Griffin. And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 3rd and 2, now Griffin. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. From the red zone now, here's Griffin on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
8 yards.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
At the Bengals' 9-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Griffin. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams there to make the grab. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people run the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27.
Taylor Mays up to
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 27-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early? Learn from them.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
At the 41-yard line.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll keep it on the ground. It's George.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Here we go with Burrow. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
They'll run on first down. It's George. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
They'll keep it on the ground. George. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. On first down, it's George. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me,
and, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And they will The veteran of so many teams, Shane Graham, ready to get us rolling. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing we often talk about is setting the tone in a game. How about this? They came after him on play one and put him on the turf and forced an incompletion.
Something for him to think about immediately right off the bat.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to back off either. I think that they had success on the first play. Typically, when a defense does that, they've announced to you that this is what they plan to do throughout the game.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And Barkley did not get there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. Now Griffin on first down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Ahmad Brooks. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. And what a big-time play there. 41 yards. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
Visitors 7, Bengals nothing. Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
21-yard line.
Going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Well, he's going to take a shot right away, and that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. first down. Here's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Bengals. 41 yards.
Down and goal to go.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. We own it. We own it. Sponge.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be second and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Check the backer, check the backer. 6.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
And 10. At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good...
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off.
Griffin's pass. Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's George. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
First quarter.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On second down now. It's George. And he'll go down at the 28.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and handle it a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
On first down, George. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
Brought down at the 23-yard
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
To make the tackle. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Burrow on play action, rolling to his right, letting one go deep for the end zone.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down.
26 Mike, 26.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Robert Woods there to make the grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
here's Shane Graham now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
It's 2nd and 8.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
guy, what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
1st and 10 at the
That one goes for 36 yards. Mixon with a first down carry. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
At the 24-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Going for it all. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. He's got his man, Boyd. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. They'll run on 1st down. It's George. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Second and 11 now. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And his pass incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
It's 4th down.
4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Come on, baby.
Here we go on 4th down with Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. We don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we just did there. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Check 26, check 26.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll keep it on the ground. It's George. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup there. And this long drive is going to continue as they move the chain. On first down, George. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He'll buy some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, that wasn't a completion, but it wasn't a sack either. So the good takeaway, able to extend the life of the play. Normally you would think he'd just take off and run downfield, but he was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
And he will take it on in for Bengals. kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Now Joe Burrow on third and long. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy. Take care of the football. We're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you. Move on. Long way to go in this one.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. After the interception, here's Griffin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. On second and 12, Griffin. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Calvin Johnson there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Next the score, Packers 7, Bengals nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Here's a second and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Eddie George, the ball carrier.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Woods. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now they go play action now. Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on.
He's got him in, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Buying time to his left. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's a loss of 1.
Out of the gun, Griffin flushed out right.
3-yard line.
Touchdown, Packers! Robert Woods there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action with Burrow. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
And a Bengals first down.
Play action. It's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there for Cincinnati. 48 yards. A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Packers 14, Bengals 7.
And here's Shane Graham now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones at a first down.
45-yard line.
From the shotgun, Griffin. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
For Julio Jones.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
10.
2nd and 10. Once again, Griffin. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
The defense is right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
First down.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run on first down. It's George. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside Gill. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
For Tyler Boyd. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. 20. And got a man. It's Woods. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Looking deep for Julio. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Griffin on 1st down. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They go play action. Griffin. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now Burrow on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Woods. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
12. And
out of the gun, it's Burrow. Avoids the target, and he has it over the middle.
Complete to
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Gain of 6. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Packers 28, Bengals 14.
And here's Shane Graham now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down from 21-14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. He gets it left side to Johnson. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
24 is the mic. Coming in.
From the gun, it's Griffin. Looking downfield for got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
At the 6-yard line.
Griffin will throw again. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Once again, Griffin to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. To throw again is Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th and goal.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. And he's got it. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Burrow from his own end zone. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Boyd. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Burrow.
The 7-yard line.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a 1st down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38.
Yards on the play.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Looking for Woods that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. This ball complete to Rager. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Rager, 98 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals.
of so many teams, Shane Graham ready to get us rolling. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
2nd and 6.
Here's Cunningham. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now Cunningham. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Grover Stewart able to drop him for a loss of a couple. On second down, Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover him.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
On the tackle.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
On 2nd down, it's George. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 24-yard touchdown. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Cunningham. That's caught by Waller out left side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Being chased out left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. of so many teams, Shane Graham ready to get us rolling. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Good.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First carry now for David Montgomery. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And that'll be incomplete. Mahomes took a pretty good shot as he couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. From his linebacker spot, that's Derek Brooks with a sack.
Is a turnover on downs.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Patriots nothing.
And here's Shane Graham now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
By the Bengals.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there. The veteran of so many teams, Shane Graham, ready to get us rolling. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. Jackson now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. They go play action with Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
That's a 31-yard line.
Burrow on play action. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
On 2nd down now, it's George. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On second down, it's Bush. And there he goes. Reggie Bush past the 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Reggie Bush. 66 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
The extra point up and good. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So from the 36 now, first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Behind the chain, second and 12. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bengals have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Makes the score Bengals 14, Bills 7.
And here's Shane Graham now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Starts with Reggie Bush. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. From the 27, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And incomplete. It's third down and 8 yards.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson now. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
Complete to number 84. It's a gain of 20. First down, Buffalo.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bengals 14, Bills 7.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
To number 84.
A big play there. 53 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
2nd and 10.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
Here we go on 4th down with Burrow. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No game.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Squeeze, squeeze, double, double. Mike 56, Mike 56. Bring it.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he will find his man on the outside.
Cincinnati.
11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
10 at the 22-yard line.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
On 1st down, George. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll try the left side. It's George, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 12-yard touchdown run, and the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Coverage there by Von Bell.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
It's 3rd down.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's George. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Bengals are able to grow their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run, all the way into the end zone?
Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Derek Brooks. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Rolling to his right. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times, and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator. Showed about 10 different drills.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Lawrence Taylor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What did you see there, Charles, on that interception from the rookie?
They've shown him certain looks on defense throughout the first half, and they pulled the string here in the second half because he got used to those looks, and they showed the exact same thing, but changed it up just a little bit where he thought something was open, and now with the change in defense, it no longer was.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
A gain of
fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
the end of the third.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Back now in Cincinnati. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing on second down. Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Jackson.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Bills on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On the run, it's Bush. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Logan Wilson. And the Bengals will get the football back. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
9-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
3 brings up 3rd and 8.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Flushed out right. They got a man. It's Woods. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's George. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Right at the line.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll keep it on the ground. It's George. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On 3rd down, Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off right around the 43.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
The veteran of so many teams, Shane Graham, ready to get us rolling. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And boy, a rough start to this one as this kick goes out of bounds. On first down, Mahomes. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards the pick up there. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he will bring it back. It's up.